Our tour of South Africa continues into day 8, and we're packing up from our luxury digs at One&Only Cape Town and heading to the even more opulent Babylonstoren. We're spending 2 nights in the wine country and experiencing everything it has to offer, from incredible foods, including some that Brooklyn makes for us, to farm operations. And of course, Colt will be sampling some of the wines made right on property. It's a lot to pack in, so let's get to it.
We're the Lockwoods, and we're traveling the world to experience up close and in person all the natural wonders and distinct cultures that our kids would otherwise see only in textbooks and TV. We're loading up in the van with our new driver who came from the Winelands, and he's driving us back there. It's gonna be about an hour drive.
I think we got it all.
Our driver's name is Bonito, and he says it's actually gonna be 45 minutes. I think that's because we're missing all the traffic going in the middle of the day. It's about 11 a.m. It was a breeze to get here. I would say that Winelands is to Cape Town the way that Napa Valley is to San Francisco.
Or maybe Chianti to Florence, or Burgundy to Lyon or something, I don't know. But there are 3 main cities here that make up a triangle within the region, and it's pretty easy to visit all of those in one stay.
Babylonstoren is a farm hotel, so there's acres and acres of farm and garden and vineyards, but our room isn't quite ready yet. So the person who's helping us check us in says that we've got to check out the pool. So we're gonna get a little bite to eat. He says the kids are gonna love the pool, we're gonna love the pool, it's very relaxing. So let's go get our suits on. This is the pool area.
These grounds are so spread out. It was like at least a kilometer to drive here, I would say. And some of the buildings that are right here are lodges where people can stay. That's not where ours is gonna be. Ours is closer to the main area. But like, it's so remote, so secluded if you're staying out here. And I think the main reason we're not out here is because we're in a big family suite, so we'll see what that looks like, but that's where it happens to be located. But I'm so glad that he decided to bring us all the way out here to hang out while we're waiting for our room to get ready, because no one else is here. It's basically our own huge private pool. Not only do we have this nice air-conditioned pool house all to ourselves, but a completely open bar that's fully stocked. This is nuts. Since this is a winery, you would expect to have a lot of wine, and yes, we've got that basically just on tap here, but they have a lot of other things too. Let's look. Mixers, so club soda, Coca-Cola, milk. They've got some beers down here in the refrigerator. But I could whip up some proper cocktails if the Ocampos were here with us. Look at that. We've got gin, whiskey, sorry Nelvin, no Tito's, brandy. Since it's such a hot day, I think I'm just gonna make myself a little white wine. Okay, these are on ice. Chenin Blanc.
See, bartender, why don't you make me up something I'm gonna like? And Colt's helping himself. What are you having?
Just Coke. Coca-Cola. Coke.
They have both plastic and glass wine glasses. Since we're playing poolside, I'm gonna go with the plastic. All of these wines are made right here in this particular winery. There you go, baby. Cheers.
Let's see what the expert thinks.
Kinda like a date. I get apple and date.
We're gonna have our lunch poolside because we're still waiting for our rooms that we cannot wait to see. But cooled off in the pool room, I got a garden salad, and every item is from these grounds. Also straight from this property is the buffalo mozzarella. Fresh!
Time certainly flies, and it is already past 2 o'clock, so our room should be ready any moment now. I haven't even changed into my swim trunks yet, and at this point, I guess I'm just not going to. Brooklyn and Colt are having a good time. Aaron's actually getting a little bit of sun time, which is fantastic, but I think I'm just gonna finish my glass of wine, and then hopefully we'll be able to head down and see our room.
And our room's ready. Let's hit it, guys.
What's catch, bud?
They're called like tree iguanas.
So it's an iguana?
Not tree iguana, a tree iguana.
All right, let's go. Who's it?
Aqua.
Jeremy, our concierge, says that we brought the good weather. It was colder before we got here, and now he says we leave Thursday, and Thursday another cold front comes in and it's gonna rain, but this is perfect. It couldn't be more beautiful out. And it's a lot warmer here than it is in Cape Town. We told Colt he can't. This is our place, and the door's open, and I can smell the scent inside. It smells so good. This is so lovely. Jeremy's gonna give us a little tour. Oh my gosh, it is so adorable and charming. I love it.
Guys, a big welcome to fresh fruit out of the garden, picked by the gardeners.
This kitchen is so adorable and open, and everything is complimentary. There's tea and the coffee, almonds and olives and olive oil. Cannot wait to drink. I mean taste the olive oil. Balsamic vinegar, all from this property here. And they said 2 bottles of wine, a red, and then there's a white chilling in the refrigerator for us. But everything in this kitchen, complimentary. And this fruit, fresh picked today. Oh, I've got to try some of these blueberries. They look perfect. They are perfect. Perfect blueberries. Oh my gosh, so plump. Every single one doesn't have a single blemish on it. There's chicks, there's a hen, and they're little chicks, the babies. Oh my gosh, they're all over our little garden terrace. Don't try to pick them up. I love it here. I love it, love it, love it here, and I love the kids here. I was thinking that this might be more of a grown-up stop, and Phil and I would have some relaxation, some olive oil and wine, but this is just what the kids need, is some outdoors farm experience. Anyway, this is our backyard. Let me show you the bedrooms. So we have this common area, this living room between the 2 bedrooms, and the kids are exactly like ours, just having 2 beds, but this is the master. Phil and I have a king-size bed. There's a closet for each of us, 1 on each side. And the bathroom is so cottagey and beautiful. And check out this tub. It's not just like a beautiful farmhouse 12-foot tub, but these herbs that are here are for the bathtub. It's a specific bath called a tasamasi. So you make the hot water and then you put the herbs in the bath, and that releases the oils, and it's like, you know, like when you have bath oils or bath salts, it's just really natural and fresh and straight from the ground. So we also have 2 sinks, the shower and a toilet, but I love the design in here. I love the walls, the paneling, the mirrored wall for the bathroom. These ceilings are so beautiful, vaulted and exposed beams. It's just charming, charming, charming here. I want to stay forever, but apparently the kids don't. They want to leave already. And our cottage comes with 4 bicycles. The kids are going nuts. They want to go off and bike around the property. We had to get them helmets first.
Well, I mentioned that one of the great things they have here is the food scene. So we're gonna go have some dinner. I just need to lock up. This is old school. Look at my little key card, electronic key card. Not sure how this works. I think you like wave it. I did it. Now what to do with this, because I don't like to carry things.
There are actually 2 restaurants on property. The other one is Babel. We'll have to hit that tomorrow night. The restaurant's not far, but the grounds are huge, and they let you walk around anywhere. Pretty much everything is open. You can bike ride anywhere. Colt just a little bit ago found some chicken coops, and they said, go on in, check them out. There's also like a duck pond and a duck enclosure right next to it, and it's really open for everybody to just walk around and explore and see the fruits and the herbs, and it's put in different sections, and each section is just so beautiful. I love the feeling in here. The stone on the walls, the open kitchen, it gives you this old Tuscan feel, and it's actually an Italian restaurant, and it's a set menu. Also, these, I love this. These are our plates for the whole evening. It just looks so rustic and part of the scenery, but it's your plate. Awesome. And we're gonna start with some olive oil from the property. I mean, everything's from the property. Go!
It's like a chemistry theme going on here. So we've got, what are these, flasks? Flasks with vinegars. And even these little guys for the salt and pepper are, what are those little trays called where you can like put little Q-tip things in there and then see if they turn into, gross. I don't know. It's been way too long since I took chemistry or biology or whatever that was. Petri dish. Nice work, babe.
How are you?
Great, how are you?
And our antipasti is here. Everything looks so fresh, so crisp, so delicious, and just came from the ground today. Let's dig in.
So fresh. Look at these radishes. Phenomenal. I love radish.
I can't even begin to describe how incredibly delicious this food is. I don't think with all of our travels, I don't think we've ever had more delicious fruits and vegetables before. And that's saying a lot because we love fruits and veggies, we love salads, and we love going to farm-to-table restaurants. This is unreal, next level. Our next course is a porcini ravioli, and it's got sage butter and lemon ricotta. And this looks like it's a little sun-dried tomato on the side. I don't think it's sun-dried. It's so good. The pasta is perfectly al dente. It's really thick, homemade, and perfect portions because we have more food coming after this. And they just brought out some spaghetti for the kids. And now we have a bottomless, by the slice pizza. So they'll come around and they'll offer you a slice. And there's probably about 5 different types they'll be around with eventually. But we're starting off with margarita. Ooh, and it's hot on the bottom. So fresh out of the oven, the brick oven, hot. So warm. Fresh ingredients.
This vegetable tray is phenomenal, but it's way too much food for us to all eat. Luckily, the kids have just been taking the carrots and the asparagus and the oranges and going off and feeding the donkeys that are like 100 feet away. I think they're really, really enjoying this experience. Brooklyn and Colt are so funny. They're out there playing with the turkey on top of the fence. When we travel, they're not always into the historical tours around town. Sometimes that's just kind of boring for them. But they always love the animals.
And that's enough for us to know that they're enjoying travel, even if they're just connecting to the animals, especially Colt with lizards, and that drives his love for travel. That's good enough for us. Thank you. Our dessert is basically a deconstructed strawberry shortcake.
That is very good.
It's marinated strawberries, strawberry short crumbs, and chocolate chip gelato. Oh my God, that's delicious. It's a perfect way to end a sweet night. This is a phenomenal meal. We're so impressed by the food here in South Africa, and specifically Babylonstoren. But we're not done yet. We're gonna see you in the morning. So good night. Everybody else is still sleeping, but this is such a gorgeous morning, so I'm gonna go for a run and explore the property a little bit more.
I woke up this morning, got me feeling brand new, like I know what to do, got me feeling nostalgic. Ancestors sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back, cause the whole world's outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky, we gon' make it if we try, the truth never lie, wings we can fly, with you by my side. This morning, oh yeah, and I woke up this morning.
That was the best way to start the day. It is a gorgeous morning here. We showed you some of the delicious food here last night. Today we're gonna make some of it. They have so many included activities when you stay here. You can look at the water buffaloes, do garden tours, do vineyard tours, check out their wine cellar. But we are going to do one of their bread baking activities.
This farm is deceptively large. Like you think just based on the buildings being short and so spread out that maybe it's an approachable size. It's really not. I need a map just to get a lay of the land, and they do have some around here, but I haven't even checked it out yet. But I mean, it just goes on and on and on, and it's massive buildings for everything, like what Aaron was talking about. You have different restaurants. There's something called the Sense Building, where you can just take in some of the aromatics that they're growing here on the farm. And of course, all of the bottling and winemaking facilities that they have here. They do a really good job of making it seem like a small family operation, when in fact it seems to be quite large, but very authentic.
It's only gonna take about 15 minutes, but it's not private. There are other guests who are doing this activity as well. Putting on our aprons and washing our hands.
And hairnets.
Hairnet. How do they do? Did I get it all?
Nice work. If it only takes 15 minutes, I'm guessing this is gonna be some of that movie magic like in the cooking shows where we just whip something up and then we put it in an oven and then we go to another oven and we pull something out that's already cooked. Hello.
So we're gonna make two different kinds of bread, a garlic and pepper, and then an onion and cheese bread. And we're gonna take this and make it into a ball by folding each side over and over. They have 7 bakers here. They start at 3 a.m. in the morning and they bake all the bread for the entire property.
Colt and I are doing the cheese and spring onion, so we've got to flip our dough over and then flatten it out. We're gonna take a handful of cheese. This one's gonna be a roll-up, so we're doing it in a long strip. Take an onion, there's one for you, bud. Boom.
Fold it over the cheese, blow it out.
So we wanna make sure that we don't want the cheese to come out.
It looks like a steak ribeye.
Zipping it up. We want to have a crispy outer shell on the bread, so we're going to put just a little bit of all-purpose flour on the top. We want to give it the ability to like steam out from here, so we're going to score it with this little blade. And she said we can write whatever we want on there, draw whatever we want. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know if this is working very well. Mom duty.
The greatest person of all time from the Ocampos.
Right here, okay, buddy? If you don't know who Mom Duty is, our best friends, the Ocampos. Mom Duty channel on YouTube, check them out.
Brooklyn and I are gonna do the garlic and the black pepper one, and we have to work with oil, so we have to do it on the baking tray. I'm gonna do 2.
Okay.
Because there's never enough garlic. My favorite liquid, olive oil. Oh yeah, a little more. A little salt and pepper just on the garlic area.
Oh, you're getting way outside the lines.
Now it's time for the oven. We just draw our room number on the flour on the pan, and they'll bring it to the reception as soon as it's done, and then we'll eat it all up.
We got our bread. Oh, it smells so good. All right, I'm gonna sit this here because first, I'm gonna get a glass of wine. This place is fully stocked with wine, as we mentioned before. So you can just like pour and they just fill it up. We also get not just wines, but we have olive oil, which is fantastic here. And then we have other snacks like almonds and olives. So much good stuff. Show us what we got, baby.
I'm easily gonna recognize whose is whose because of the markings we made. Oh my gosh, the smell, like Phil mentioned, is pretty amazing, but you can tell that this is like crispy, yummy. I'm gonna bite right into that. And this one says, Mom Duty. So we know it's Phil's. Oh my gosh, and it's so warm. This looks so good. I think this is Brooklyn's because I think it might say Hawaii on the side.
It says, it's Hawaiian guy, not Hawaii guy, but like I couldn't include that and. If you know who you are and you know that you get it.
It looks so good, bud. How is it?
It's pretty good, but I wish I added more cheese.
And we're using all the complimentary things that we got here in our cottage for our lunch today. But we're not done with the day. We are done with this episode. This place is truly, truly magical. But next up, Phil and Colt are going cage diving with crocodiles. So follow us along, please subscribe, give us a comment, we'll reply, we'll do our best to get to every single one, and like this episode if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode.
They sound like Livy, they're like, Guys, they're having a stroke. Mom, they're having a stroke or something.